Hello everyone, it is so good to be here. My name is Oceana. I'm going to be sharing all of the books that I read in June. It's coming a little bit later because I was all over the place in June. I was in the States 3 different times in June, which is crazy, for all different reasons. So if you have been following my channel, you would have seen some of the videos that I posted. I did go to Hawaii, I went to California, which I didn't post any videos about that, but I was also away. And then I was just in Kansas City. So yeah, California and Kansas City were for work, and then Hawaii was vacation. So I did get some Hawaii videos up. That's probably gonna be it. I was thinking of just doing a general vlog, but like, I just have no motivation to go through all the footage. Like, I took so many videos that I kind of just want to keep them for memories and not try to edit them together. So we'll see. There might be a random Hawaii vlog that pops up later in the future, but for now, thank you for enjoying the Hawaii content with me. I had such a good time. So June, yeah, I was all over the place physically, but I also was reading a ton. I did do a lot of vlogs on a lot of different things. So I'll link down videos below if you missed anything from the month of June. And let's get into the books. I only have one to hold up because the rest were either audiobooks or I read them through the library. So yeah, I'm loving my library. That's how I read primarily now. I do still own some books that I haven't read, but for the most part, most of the books that you see behind me, I've read all of them. So I don't have a big physical TBR, which is really great. So I don't even know where to go from here. Like, what do I start with? I think I'm gonna work my way from lowest rated to highest rated. I think that's what I'm feeling. So let's do it. First of all, let me, yeah. So first up, and the only book that I have to hold up is Eloise and the Grump Next Door by Emma St. Clair and Jenny Proctor. I actually brought this to Hawaii and I read it in Hawaii, which was fun. But I gave this 3 stars because I did not like the couple. Okay, and if I don't like one or the other of the couple, I really don't like it when the female main character feels like she has no backbone. I know that there are people that struggle with like confidence and standing up for themselves. I get that. I just don't want to read about it in a main character when it's supposed to be romance. I've seen amazing great reviews for this, so I still recommend it. It was clean, it was no language. I would be interested in reading the rest of the books for sure, because this is still 3 stars, it's still good, but like, I just have read better from both of these authors, so yeah. So you follow this family of girls. Their grandma passes away and wills to them her beach house, and the grandma had a lawyer that she really liked, and so it is a romance between that youngest sister and the lawyer. She sees him a lot and they talk about like conflict of interest of like he's the lawyer but like he has feelings and whatever. Yeah, I just like didn't think it was that great. So I've read better, I'm just saying. But okay, next 3-star is the Rom-Commers. I have a whole video for it, so I won't go into too many details, but it's her worst book, in my opinion. There are way better Katherine Center out there. I mean, it's fine. I gave it 3 stars. Once again, 3 stars is not a bad rating, okay? It just means that I didn't really like it. I thought it was fine. Basically, this screenwriter girl gets paired up with a screenwriter guy, and it's a bit of hate to love, but the whole plot is nothing. It's just them in his house talking, not doing that many cute things, drawing out random stuff that means nothing, and even when they like kiss or funny things happen, like the way it was written was not that funny. It was not that funny. I don't know, like there was like no depth at all. Closer to the end there tried to be some depth, like there's a little bit of like issues with her dad and like her being his caretaker and stuff, which was like nice to see, like some family things in there, but not that impressed. Okay. Another 3-star is The Housemaid is Watching by Freida McFadden. I need a break from this author / I'm over The Housemaid because, okay, The Housemaid, the first book, really liked it. Gave that 4 stars, very entertaining. I liked it because we were along for the ride with this character. Like, she was doing the best she could with the information she had, in my opinion. Whereas with the next 2 books, she just was being so dumb, trusting of the wrong people. And for her history to be what it is, I just like didn't line up with her character. Anyways, so I did like the premise of this book because you follow her in the future she has a family, which was really fun. You see them moving into this new house and they have weird neighbors. And I mean, I liked the story, but her character, like, I just can't stand her character. So I'm done, okay? But I will say this book was like completely, I mean, one barely fade to black scene that like was like a couple words and it was totally fade to black, so like it was fine. And then for language, I don't remember, there might have been a little bit, but it was like mild. So it's nice in that sense. Like, I appreciate her content level, but the actual characters like drive me crazy. Okay, I like smart characters in thrillers, not dumb ones. 3.5. I hope you're not bored yet. Okay, Darling Girls by Sally Hepworth. 3.5 stars. This book, so like, okay, I've seen like a lot of mixed reviews for this book because of what it's about. So you follow these three sisters who grew up in foster care together. They hear that their foster mother died, or no, the foster mother already died. No, she didn't even die. Wait a second. Okay. They all get a call from the police one day saying that where the house they grew up in, the police found remains. You follow each girl's perspective and they each have issues. You get present time and then you get flashbacks to them being children and getting into foster care and being with this foster mom and growing up in this house. So the main like trigger warnings for this book are like child abuse and neglect, I guess, which is abuse. So yeah, I think mostly because I'm not a parent, and it was mild enough that I wasn't like, I was uncomfortable reading some of the things. Some of it had to do with water, food, and dark places. I'll just say those are like the triggers within abuse. And so they were short scenes, but the fact is they were there, and it was really upsetting to read some of them. And you get to see them have their issues as adults resulting from the things they went through. It was fast-paced, it was easy to read, but the story itself like wasn't that interesting to me. Like, the mystery I didn't really care about. However, there is a twist that I didn't see coming that I thought was really exciting to read, and it made me interested. So that comes like close to the end of the book. I liked that a lot. So 3.5. It's not her best that I've read, and I probably wouldn't recommend it just in general on my channel. Like, if you want to read Sally Hepworth, I recommend The Good Sister, because in my opinion that's her best, and there is actually a little bit of child abuse in there too. So, you know, Sally Hepworth includes like family issues that involve abuse sometimes, so be aware of that. 4 stars, you guys. What do I start with? Okay, Summer Romance by Annabel Monaghan. So yes, 4 stars. The only reason this isn't 5 stars is just the beginning was kind of slow and hard to get into because this woman is like so depressed, and it was like hard to read, but that probably is a sign of like strong writing, so take that for what you will. But basically, Summer Romance is about this woman who her marriage is falling apart, they're getting a divorce, and on top of that, her mom passed away 2 years ago and she's still heavy in grief because her and her mom are really close. That was really hard to read, and that's the beginning. Like, you're seeing her just in her depths of grief. You see her little meet cute with a guy at the dog park, and it was so cute. Like, the way that the author wrote both characters, it was awkward, but in an endearing way, not in an awkward way. It felt similar to a Katherine Center. It was really good. It's mild language, but even then I don't even think there was any language. It's completely closed door. It's really cute. Okay, this book you're gonna see in a video. I think you already saw it. Wait, did you? Either way, I read Mark of the Raven in June by Morgan L. Busse. Is that Busse? This is a Christian allegory fantasy book. Okay, and I gave it 4 stars. Are you surprised? Because the romance though. Okay, I will say, like, there's descriptions of the setting and the politics and like a lot of characters that I just fully skimmed. So this is about a made-up world where there's a whole bunch of kingdoms, and they're all on one side of land, and then on the other side there's like this evil something, which I forget the name of it, the Empire or something, no, Dominion, whatever, some bad force that is against all of the kingdoms. But then within the kingdoms, each kingdom, maybe I missed this, but I don't know the origin. but for some reason each kingdom has a power associated with it that every royal gets to have, and that's how they like protect their people. The girl we're following, her kingdom has the power to dream walk. You follow the princess who gets her powers, and her mom like starts training her on how to do it. The kingdom of the prince that we like, he wants to unite all the kingdoms against this evil bad force, but the kingdoms are fighting and they don't want to unite. This prince, the queen wants to kill him, and she wants her daughter to do it. So that's the story, okay? And then like they talk and meet and stuff. This book ended on such a cliffhanger that I was like, whoa. And honestly, like, I liked the characters. I like them together. And I like the premise of like him being with the light, because his dream was light and his soul was light. And I just really like that. There was definitely some dark moments, like, because the dreamwalkers can kill people. So be aware of that. I would say like ages 15 and up would be good to read it. I think younger, like it is a little bit dark, but like at your discretion. In Too Deep by Lynn Blackburn. This book, gave it 4 stars. This is the second book to her whatever romantic suspense series, and I officially really like her writing, and I want to read everything that she's written, which I almost have now as I finished this trilogy. So the second book I gave 4 stars, really liked it. Then the third book, which is called One Final Breath, 5 stars. Loved the romance in this one, okay? And just the whole overall everything, like the way she writes character dynamics is so good. So gonna be honest, it's all blended together. Do not remember what these are about, but I know that One Final Breath was 5 stars because of the romance. So yeah, it's been a while, you guys, and it's also been a while since June happened, so more of the 5 stars. I did also read How to Kiss a Movie Star by Jenny Proctor. I think I mentioned earlier sometime that I finished the series. I haven't, because this is the last book, and now I finished the series. So this follows the last brother of the Hawthorne brothers. The romance was mature in my opinion. It was fun because he's a movie star. You kind of get to see how like an ordinary girl mixes in with Hollywood. But the standout is that this was so funny. It was just purely funny. The amount of times I was laughing, squirrels, okay? The word squirrel became so funny. Read this book, squirrels, okay? So good, brilliant, okay? So very funny. Lastly, So That Happened by Katie Bailey. This book, again, has like some this book has a workplace romance in it, but the first like quarter of it was so funny because it was their meet cute and they're not at work yet. So it's the kind of classic story where you like meet someone on a plane or something and there's a connection, or you do something funny together or awkward or whatever, and then you see them at work the next day and you're like, didn't know I was working with you. Okay. So yeah, they are both on a plane, but like something happens where it malfunctions and they have to stay overnight at a hotel. Mistakenly, they were put in the same hotel room. So they have a little night together, completely clean, okay? They just sleep in the same bed. And they end up cuddling, of course, which is so cute. They both show up to work and he's her boss. And they're both like, oh no, okay? And really it was just so funny. I liked the characters, it was cute, no language. I liked the kiss scenes and the like progression of the story, and like the third act, whatever, wasn't annoying. It was like actually interesting. I thought it was well done and I liked it. So also great side characters with this book too. So yeah, Katie Bailey, she is becoming another like clean author that I really like her writing style. So I definitely want to check out more of her books. I think we did it. We did it. Yeah. So thank you for watching, you guys. I'll write all of the books down below and I'm curious to hear your thoughts. It's okay if we feel differently about these books. And if I gave a book that you really loved a lower rating, like don't take that as offense or like a personal attack. I'm not judging your reading taste. This is my personal opinion and I'm just trying to give helpful reviews. So I hope this was helpful. I know I didn't describe a ton of what these books were about. Very exciting videos coming and excited to have a good summer. I'm here for the summer now. I'm staying in my beautiful country of Canada for the rest of the summer. So again, thank you for watching, you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.